Hey everybody, I was on my way out the door and I said, wait a second, what? And I saw this and I happened to click on it. You see on the screen is Dr. Umar Johnson. Dr. Umar Johnson made the announcement today that he's going to start a petition to undo the 1967 Loving versus Virginia Supreme Court ruling. He's wanting to, based on the video, his statement, make it where black people, black men and women, we can't engage in interracial relationships. Yeah, listen, I'll let him tell you. Here you go.
Brothers and sisters, I'm going to be starting a petition. I'm going to be starting a petition to undo the 1967 Loving versus Virginia Supreme Court decision. I want to overturn the Supreme Court decision. I want them to revisit it. I want interracial marriage to be illegal in the United States. I want interracial marriage between black and anything else. It can stay legal for everybody else. But for black people, we are too psychologically damaged. For African people, we are too psychologically damaged. And I am starting a petition to reverse the Supreme Court decision of June 1967. I want it reversed. We must make interracial dating between black men and black women and all other races illegal. We must do this to save the black family. We have nothing against the white woman. I respect you, white women. I respect you, Chinese women. I respect you, Latina women. I respect you, East Indian women. I respect you, Mexican women. I respect you, Arab. I have nothing against you. But to save my community, in order to save my race, we have to make bunny hopping a federal offense.
To save your race. What is that going to do about femicide? As if, again, the culture isn't marriage oriented. The culture is obvious, the numbers don't lie, baby mama oriented. And even within the culture, when we have marriages, most of the time the black women, I'm sorry to tell you, they're carrying the brunt. There are black women that are married. Guess what? She paying all the bills. She is the provider. And if it doesn't apply, you're not that girl, woman, I'm happy for you. If you're a black woman and you have a black man, you both are on the same team to build. Hey, I'm happy for you. But let's not pretend that's the norm. This group is more, these men are marriage oriented. We would have over 70% single female headed households. We wouldn't have a matriarch. And then when they go over into the other nationalities of non-black women, man, you got like 98% baby daddy, fatherless homes. So he's going to start, he said, a petition to undo the 1967 Loving versus Virginia Supreme Court ruling. What is that man? Was it Tony Gaskins? I'm not for sure. The one that said that they need to get married, they're becoming clowns. No, they are clowns. Look at that. I just posted of Nia Long and her child support. All the kings of the community. He should be paying, I think, around what, 56,000 a month. But no, just make it 32. Catch him a break. She has the child 95% of the time. He has the child 5% of the time. Engaged for 5 years. Group is not. Oh, he's after. It's the same thing. This culture that we have is not marriage oriented. It's still not going to stop the wealth transfer that black men give to other nationalities, to other groups. It's still not going to. They'll have a baby mama put her name on everything. He'll be, oh, he up and he's gone. If there's any money left, he'll leave it to the biracial child. You have got to be kidding me. Like that's going to solve the problems. Why don't we attach the issue of fatherless homes? Why don't we attach that? Maybe should make that a federal offense, huh? fatherless home. Why not attach that issue? What about the issue of building? You have got to be kidding me. To save your group, you can't save a group that hates themselves. You can't save a group of low performers. We have so many low performers in the group that they kill out the women and children, and then the black men that have sense and intelligence, they get business owners, they get murdered too. But you think to save your community, you want to start petitions to undo the 1967 Loving versus Virginia Supreme Court ruling. Oh, and that's going to save your community. You have got to be kidding me. Look at all the well that professional, be it sports or what have you, black men have funneled to other communities. Ask yourself why. Self-hatred. They're breeding each other out. Yo, guess what? Those kind of are self-hating, it's fine with me. Fatherless home. How is that going to fix the issue of fatherless homes? Where the men just create a whole bunch of fatherless homes, and the women, you're just taught to be the mule of America and the mule of your community? How is it going to stop the crime rate? What about the illiteracy rate? What about these men pretty much kill out the own entrepreneurs in the community, the ones that can, build, hopefully start jobs to maybe hire someone that looks like them? What about that issue? Can't read, sitting up here always trying to breathe, but can't afford to feed. What about that? What's that going to do? If anything, it sounds like you just want to put a liability on a black woman. What the guys say, Tony, they need to get married. Yeah, I wonder why. That whole video, it sounded like a joke, but it just lets you know. Seemed like someone sending out an SOS. Somebody needs some help. That's why they need to get married. This is, one more time, I am really...
Petition. I'm going to be starting a petition to undo the 1967 Loving versus Virginia Supreme Court decision. I want to overturn the Supreme Court decision. I want them to revisit it. I want interracial marriage to be illegal in the United States.
Well, they'll still be making baby mamas, the black men will still be doing that and still funneling their money to other communities when they become wealthy. So what you going to do about that? You want to make that illegal? Maybe creating a fatherless home illegal. How about we start with that? Putting kids so that you cannot afford to feed, but you're going to go ahead and breed. Then the woman might get unalive if she dare say I'm pregnant. Or, oh my gosh, guess what? I'm going to file for child support. Uh-oh, those are words that will end your life. What about the violence in the community? The kids running wild, holding the men accountable. We know everything is always the woman's fault. I want to do a video when I get back here. This is a young Dusty got fired, and guess what? According to one of the seniors, I should have said something. Yeah, different video. No accountability. Are you really serious? To save your community, that's the least of your problems right there. That's the least of your problems. So I guess those that are those of us who are in interracial marriages, I guess we're gonna have to have a divorce. Nigga, you done lost your darn mind. Get on over the lady with the seed of poverty D. Yo, what you get from your divorce settlement? Well, that's against the law. I see you believe in marriage. You might as well marry me. Now, which property did you get? I heard something about a cash settlement too. Oh, he must have been balling. Oh no, ladies, He's saying it mainly for the men, is what it sounds like to me. When he mentioned, like, snow bunny crisis, they're not marriage oriented. And in most cases, I'm sorry to say, a black woman got 50, most black women have 50-50 at best. Then you have a few that have men that are providers, and then she'll be called a gold digger. This is absolutely ridiculous. Listen, I gotta go. What do you all think about this right here? To save your community. A lot of them can't even read. What they gonna do? Put an X down?
I want to be starting a petition to undo the 1967 Loving versus Virginia Supreme Court decision. I want to overturn the Supreme Court decision. I want them to revisit it. I want interracial marriage to be illegal in the United States.
And what's that going to do? Do you know how ridiculous that sounds? Do you know how ridiculous that sounds? And going to the Supreme Court, that's going to take money. Good luck, because this group likes everything for free. I just saw something unbelievable. It was like a video. I'm like, oh my gosh, leave the woman alone. Cynthia G is living her life. I saw a video of hers. The girl seems fine and vibrant. She's living a life. She's not depressed. Sure as hell. Pocket watching her. I mean, are you her accountant? And I saw that video and I thought, wow, of all things to worry about, pocket watching on Cynthia G, and someone said, well, she should just do her videos for free. She got people on Patreon and it's a charge. So why do I mention that? Good luck, it won't go far, Buttercup, because guess what? This group likes everything. The majority of it's a group that wants everything for free, for free. Don't respect people's time or energy. That's why no one's coming to save it. They want everything for free. So, if you want to go to the Supreme Court with this, you're going to need some dollars. Yeah, good luck. Dr. Cole Anderson has been fighting for reparations, and he spent what, over $250,000 out of his pocket. Yeah, see how many people donated to that. So with your petition, you want to go to the Supreme Court, you're going to have to hire an attorney. Yeah, you are going to have to hire an attorney. Good luck with this group. And you're going to find somebody for free, because this is a group, they like everything. They want something for nothing. Free, 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 free. So it won't go far at all. I just wanted you all to hear this. I was really surprised to save your community. Well, you could start with fatherless homes. Start with that. You could start with, maybe, guess what? Don't kill out the business owner. So maybe somebody can have a darn job. Everybody else can get rich off the BC except their own. You can start out with, to end the self-hatred. You can start out, maybe with femicide to end that. You can't read, high unemployment, facing 50% employment by 2030, according to some reports. Wouldn't surprise me. High violence, fatherless homes, self-hatred, number one. But you want to start with undo the 1967 Loving versus Virginia Supreme Court ruling on interracial marriage, to make it illegal. And what will that solve? You're going to still have this. Number one, it's not going to happen. So it's no threat. But what will that do? You're going to still have major issues to deal with. How about you deal with black on black crime? I saw some information and it was like, wow, between the ages of like 19 and, oh my God, I want to say, was it 19 and 35 or so? Black men killing each other is like, I think, in the top 4. I'm not for sure if it was the number one reason, but I'm saying the top 4. Kind of remember, I read some of the reports. How about you? Try to get down to what's the reason for that? Sometimes I think some people can be so smart, and he's educated. He's got some good points. This one right here, yeah, this not no, I'm not checking for it. How you gonna raise the money? Look how long it took to raise that school. Okay, you had $1 million for a school. That's not enough money. He got something going there. That's why it's taking so long. So seriously, you want to go to the Supreme Court? Good luck trying to collect some money, because this group wants everything for free. Checking somebody's money, Sinji, what she needs to do, she got a Patreon, she should do it for free. That's her time. But see, that's not surprising to me. What? That's the BC. They want everything for free. Free, free, free. Give me, I want the hookup. And now your life about to hook the hell out. Poverty. Living in this country. I've never seen anything like it. what's going on in this country. So let me know what you all think. To save his community, sir, you at the wrong starting line to save your community.
I want interracial marriage between black and anything else. It can stay legal for everybody else. But for black people, we are too psychologically damaged. For African people, we are too psychologically damaged. And I am starting a petition to reverse the Supreme Court decision of June 1967. I want it reversed. We must make interracial dating between black men and black women and all other races illegal. We must do this to save the black family. We have
Save the black family. You have so many fatherless homes. Look at the stats. I'm sorry to tell you, that's how most black women can't get ahead. That's why most black women can't get ahead. Because she up there been left for the family, and she has to take care of herself and the children, and then more than likely the mother, because guess what? The daddy that put him there, it's the same old dust bucket behavior. He didn't leave any money. And then she might pull up a man, and guess what? Pull him in. One person going to work, how many eat out that check? This group is not family oriented. That's why a lot of black women that they want to be poor baby mama, because guess what? That's all they know. They think, I don't need no marriage until something happens. I don't need that kind of paperwork. We love each other. When you take that love and go pay your rent with it. That's why so many right now, sad to say, like I said, where's the churches? Where's Big Mama and all of them? Dr. Umar, can they stay in the school? Seriously. Sitting up here homeless now. And the same group of men that sit up here, that's what they get. Yes, they get, yeah, that they want to see it. So yeah, psychologically damaged, you darn skip it. But this right here is not gonna solve your problem. You got too much to deal with. Again, to the Supreme Court, somebody gonna have to file a claim, a cause of action. A filing fee has to be paid, a retainer. And this is the group that most want everything for free. Want somebody to sit up here, put hours on the presentation. Shit, the GR do it for free. Dr. Claude Anderson is paying $250,000 trying to fight for reparations during the Obama administration. Obama killed that. That's what I understand. Oh, I think negotiations. Yeah, that's information that I received. You can Google it. Oh, really now? But I'm not surprised. He made that clear. You have a whole lot of problems. You got to be kidding me. High unemployment, can't afford, can't read. Communities are not safe, fatherless homes. And to save your community, it's the only way I can see is to start. Don't breathe with the seed of poverty. That's one thing, ladies. You got to save yourself first. You got to save yourself first. You can't save a community. This community will use you, and after they've used you up, spit you out like nothing. So much for the community. Look at the violence in the community. Anyway, let me know what you all think. Sir, you need to work with these men. Work with these men, sir. I don't have his expertise or his education, but sir, respectfully work with these men. This is to save your community. Yeah, I gotta disagree. You have too many problems in the community, and guess what? Interracial relationships. That's you. The main problem with that, if he wants to address that, is going to be black men basically transferring their wealth to other communities. And guess what? Let's say you fall in love with somebody, but they do nothing at all, even for the positive ones. Like I said, that would Goldman Sachs. Out of all these so-called Negroes, making all this money, billionaires, Robert Smith, and all the ones in sports. You ought not even to be embarrassed that the white man got to come and invest in your best and brightest. Those that want to do something got to come. Zaddy makes the investment, not your own. That speaks volumes to you right there. Ought to be. What a black man, all this wealth that you see them on TV and what have you. What are they doing for the community? Killing the business owners. That's what they'll do. And if someone tries to start a business, and then they'll try and stop it. Yeah. Anyway, I just find this shocking, ridiculous. I mean, it's not going to go anywhere because you're looking at the TDG, a whole lot of talk, but that's going to take some money, and yeah, it ain't going to happen. It'll take money to get that accomplished in this group. Good luck. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you all think. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share, and I'm out. It's crazy.